So this is the chicken tractor that we've been using the last couple of years. I built it probably 2 years ago out of the material that we used when we cut down the trees that were out back behind our property. Essentially, I think some of the upgrades I want to do to this thing are putting a new roof on it. Every time it would rain, the tarp that we had on there would fill up with water, and it was always a hassle. And then I think I also want to add a roosting bar in there because we're getting ready to order some meat chickens or meat birds. They should be here in a few weeks, so we're looking forward to that.
Well, couple things that you should always have around the house when you've got animals is some hydrogen peroxide and this amazing stuff right here. It's an aerosol bandage. All right, girl, you aren't going to like this very much, but this is what we got to do. It's not easy to hold a phone and do it. All I'm doing is pouring some hydrogen peroxide on this paper towel here. And I'm just going to do this fast. When we're working with horses, we got to be quickly. She must have scraped it up and get something. But there is, not a whole lot of blood or anything, but there's a little bit there. Don't want her to keep scratching at it or flies getting into it, so it's an absolute must. This stuff comes in a little aerosol can. You gotta shake it up. She does not like that sound. She's certainly not gonna like the sound of this really fast, so we're gonna do it quickly. 1, 2, 3. And it's done. Okay? It dries really fast, which is a good thing, and it will keep the flies off of her. It's really necessary. I know that scared her, but she'll come back around in just a moment. It's better to take care of it and not have an infection. Come on, girlfriend. We're all done. I will say that I'm kind of disappointed in my... I'll be back. You want to come out now? Actually, you can. I'm kind of disappointed in the pumpkin situation out here, and I'll show you why in just a minute. Come on. Come on. We are having our festival here the 23rd of October, and I was really looking forward to a nice crop. But of course, we tried planting them in another location and didn't test the soil, and come on. They just didn't get off to a good start. And the last time I planted pumpkins, come on guys, I planted them too early, so then they ended up rotting before Halloween. So this year I wasn't wanting to do that. I spoke with a farmer up the road, and he suggested to start them around the 4th of July. So they actually got in the ground on the 7th. Dorothy helped me do them, to plant them. But the ground was so hard that we were working with a lot of what appeared to be like just cut up hay and straw, wheat, whatever was growing in this field before, and it wasn't good soil. What is interesting is that I mentioned in other videos where the pumpkins did do well is down in the back. But you can see we're getting nothing off of this. They're all wilted. Even if there's pumpkins growing, which there are some teeny tiny little baby ones, they are not going to be ready in time, unfortunately. And you can see what I mean by this right here. They should have been like that weeks ago. But I asked Chris not to chop them down. If anything, this is a good learning experience of where we should not be planting. Of course, this side up here is it's just in the shade too much during the day, and then it's gone from being cold to hot to soaking wet and damp to no rain at all for weeks. And it's frustrating because that's just not good for anything that's growing. I mean, we do have a lot of baby pumpkins now, since that rain came the other day, but it's just not going to help us at all. Not at all.